Good evening everyone, a very warm welcome to you. It's Nick here and yep, we're going to do some stunt car racing blundering on the old ZX Spectrum. I'm just trying to see of some of my graphics. All my graphics are working this time, that's amazing. Viewers too, and I can see who they are. Hello Julie, hello Gumdio. So this is week 3 of the Blundering series, and the whole idea of this is to try and win the Division 1 of the Stunt Car League, which hopefully I can do. So we're doing a save state here versus two of the most difficult people in the whole of the game, Hot Rod and WizKid, games by Geoff Crammond and and by Microstyle in 1989. Now I have been practicing these two tracks a little bit without cars on there, and it's extremely difficult. Hello Big Z. The car gets wrecked quite easily, so it's quite marginal, and with an additional car on the track we might have a little bit of bother, but I've set myself a maximum of 5 weeks to win Division 1. If I don't do it, well, that'll be the end of the Blundering series, so that is the whole of the challenge. Now what I would do as well to speed these things up, because I did win Division 2 twice in the build up to this. If I get relegated from Division 1, we'll resave the save state and then we'll reload it just to save a bit of time. Now looking at my graphics, it looks like they're working this time. On the left under my Twitter handle there, you can see the last 4, I think, main activities on the channel. Might look a bit blurry at the moment, but it's something for the future. And I think so far we've got 4 people there, and I think the most recent thing that's happened on the channel is those 4 members have just hit 2 months of membership, I think. So that might update during the stream, it might not. So hello everyone, we've got 9 viewers, so let's kick forward then and see if I can actually win a race on this thing, because that's the main event. Right, okay, here we go. So there's 2 races in this against 2 opponents. We're playing Hot Rod, who's the fastest person in the whole game. So hang on to your haircuts, this could get a bit dangerous. So if you can hear me okay, I presume you can, let me know, or if I'm feeling a bit silent, let me know as well. So can everyone hear me before I get going? Hi Neil. How's the sound, folks? Can you hear me? Sound is good. Thanks, Big C. Thanks, Big C. So let's go then on the ski jump. Hooray. Hi, Francesco. God, it's good that my graphics are suddenly working, isn't it? 10 viewers. Good. I don't know what happens when that gets to 20 billion. Perhaps it just goes scrolls or something. I won't worry about that for the time being. Right. So very, very, very difficult tracks here. And I'll just try and keep on. So I can't guarantee I'm going to win any races, but I'll sure try my best. Right, okay, Hot Rod, he's the best in the game. Now hopefully I can stay up in the league, but if I get relegated, as I say, we'll reload the save state to just save us a bit of time. This is week 3, we've got a maximum of 5 weeks to do it. Now I might go a bit quiet every now and again because this is taking a bit of concentration. Right, okay, it's 3 laps as we know. If the crack across the top of the roll cage goes there, we're doomed. I don't want to contact the opponent car at any point because he will cause big damage. He's already got a long way away, so let's just try and learn the lap. He's already got miles ahead. They're so fast in this. Right, okay, so he's already got over 100 meters away in this very tricky game. Right, 2 points for a win, 1 point for fastest lap. It's all about as well is trying to preserve the car and get it to the end before it, so it doesn't actually wreck. Now this is the ski jump bit from memory, so just go down there. Let's power it down. Now I think he's very fast, but I think he's quite slow on this last bit, so this is where I can potentially wheel him in. But I think now the first bit is just to stay in the league this first attempt. So we'll be doing 3 seasons, but I'll be glad if I get round without falling off the track or wrecking the car, because that was happening a lot in practice. Right, I've stayed on so far, and he's still in sight, isn't he? Right, lap 2. Right, so easy to overshoot this one. Slow down. Right, so I'm closer than I was on the last lap. Hopefully I can peg a fastest lap or something to nick a point here and there. The opponent never falls off the track, which is a bit of an issue. This is getting a bit close. Now, I must remind you, I don't want to touch his car at all, because he doesn't take any damage and mine does, which is extremely unfair. And sometimes he can knock me off the track as well. Now, have we got half a chance? Have we got half a chance of overtaking him here on the second part of the lap? That would be absolutely outstanding and unpredictable. It's got about 50 metres. Yes, this could go horrendously wrong. Depends how I land this. I got a bit higher there. Yeah, I'm not close enough to attempt that. Yeah, I'm just about. Yeah. Right, lap 2. Oh man. Right, what I'm going to have to try and do is stay close to him, and if I can get close enough on the finishing straight, give it maximum boost there and try and overtake him right at the last 20 metres. This is much better than I did in any of the practices, so maybe you're giving me luck. So this gives me hope that I'm not 100 miles away from him. Oh man, this is going to be right on the finishing line, I think, but it looks like maybe he's going to be about 20 metres too far away. Now, I must remind you, this is the fastest guy in the whole game, so hopefully against the other chap, WizKid, I can maybe get a bit of ground. Come on, Nicky, come on. If I can just stay within about 30 metres on the jump. This is going to be a bit close. Right, I've only got 8 boosts left. Come on, boost it. Don't bounce. This is one last corner left. Give it everything, Nicky. Give it everything. Come on. I've won. I've won. I had to jump off the track. I had to jump off the track, but I've done it. Howdy diddly a doo-dum. Thank you, Rosie. You've obviously given me luck. That was amazing. Well, you know, I had to manufacture an extra bit of track there, but that was absolutely crazy. Good, 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 good. Channel your inner Jim Clark. That's well said, you old gamer Steve. Good victory. Well, I did not expect that to happen by quite some way. Hi, Rosie. Wow. Well, you know, that's gone better than I would have actually hoped. So the ski jump's there. 2 points lap, 1 point there. So, you know, I must get this done within 5 weeks, surely. Thank you, Neil. What a win that was. So this stream will go on for about an hour to an hour and a half, I suppose, or slightly less, and that's the state of play so far. Hot Rod's race 3, 1-2, he's got 5 points. I got 3 points. WizKid's 2. We'll all end up in 4 races after that, so it's still possible for me to get relegated. The next track is the drawbridge, and you really need a lot of luck on the drawbridge because it goes up and down at different angles, and from practice going around it seemed that it's quite random what your success was. But yeah, I just beat the best guy in the game, so hopefully that wasn't a fluke. And let's zip on to the drawbridge. You can see at the front of the map there, that goes up and down. So when it's at a very, very high angle, yeah, maybe that's a tactic then, if I just hold back and try and overtake them right at the end. But this is a very long lap, this one, the drawbridge, very long lap. Really, and this is all about trying to preserve the car, this one, because you can take huge damage if you go up the wrong angle on the drawbridge. So there we go. Very crazy engine sounds. Right, again, I'll try and talk when necessary, but I might go a bit quiet on certain bits, especially on the drawbridge. Right, I'll let him go into the lead. I don't want to tangle him. The drawbridge is just round this first corner. Right, you'll see it go. Look, it's at a terrible angle at the moment. Look, that's a ridiculous angle. Right, that's the worst angle that could have possibly have happened. Right, this is very, very tricky now. I just need a poodle over here, and hopefully this works out. But I think the car's going to take too much damage. That was just too unlucky. Look at this. Oh, I took damage, but not so much. But he's just booted away. Now, that wasn't as bad as it could have been. Now I just need to utilise the boost because he's going to disappear. What it might be worth doing is just trying to hang in there, unless he has a mistake, and trying to grab the fastest lap from somewhere. Right, should be able to land that. That's over the bump. I think we're pretty much boosting a lot of the way around this lap. Just concentrate on staying on the track, Nick. Oh my god, I can feel the G-force around here. Right, I can power forward here. There's a bit of a jump coming up, but only a small one. Right, brake, brake, brake. There's a bit of a blind turn here that opens up quickly. There we go. Try and keep an eye on it. Again, I think the opponent is slower over the last bit of the lap, but I don't want him to get more than about 200 metres away, because that's ridiculous. Right. But, you know, the good thing with the drawbridge is that if he does... That's bad. If he does get a big distance away, he might slow down automatically because the drawbridge is at the wrong angle and he wants to take it at a better angle. So even if I drop miles behind, all might not be lost, he says. Right. Yeah, I'm miles behind. So I think it's all about trying to grab a fastest lap, unless I can really reel him in here. He's 300 metres away. I need him to slow down for the drawbridge. We've already cut the distance in half. Brakes. That's going to go down a bit. That's alright, that's alright, that's alright. That's not too bad. I think about 140 maybe. That's good. So it's not going to take much damage there. That's good. So we might be able to get a fastest lap here. If the damage is really bad by the time we go on to lap 3, I'm too far to one side, but I don't want to correct it. If the damage is too much when we enter lap 3, I'll just ease off the accelerator and just hopefully with the computer random that we've got the quickest lap. But I'm really on the edge of the corner here. Oh man, I don't think I've ever completed this on the ZX Spectrum, you know, so. But already going much, much better than I did in practice. Dab on the brakes. Well, not much room to work with there. The crack's about halfway across. Right, the fastest lap so far is 1:24.84, and that is by him. But the fastest lap, it all depends on how well you catch the how well you catch the drawbridge. If you catch it on its narrowest margin, then you're doing okay. So my computer opponent will go past the finishing line in a minute, so you see that 124 change to something else. Hopefully I can go underneath whatever he does. There's the finishing line there. He's done a 115.4. I've done a 114.71. Okay. Might need to just abandon the whole race at some point. Well, the whole thing at some. That's going too high. Now the car might be a wreck here. I wish I hadn't have gone up this ramp. I really wish I hadn't have done it. Right. That's going to be a wreck, I think. No. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to abandon this lap. I'm not going to abandon the race. I'm not going to drive round, because sometimes if you're wrecked, it randomises up that the computer has got the fastest lap. Right, if I leave it running, if he doesn't beat 114.71, this is tactics, I'll at least get a point for the best lap, okay? So that's tactics, folks. I'm just going to park it and hopefully don't fall off the track parking it. So you're looking at the bottoms of the display, 114.71. If that stays on 114.71 before it gets to the timing, I think I will have the fastest lap. Right, just don't mess about. Wolf, where am I going? I'm going up the drawbridge again. Don't do that. Don't go up the drawbridge backwards. because the car is really close to being wrecked. I don't need to do too much here. Right, it was on 1 minute 3. Don't go under 1:14.71 and we've got a point. 1 minute 9. He's going to get a 1:13, isn't he, or something stupid. Sure, he hasn't said race lost. Surely he hasn't beaten the time. Now, unless I've missed something silly, I've won the race. Surely, it hasn't dropped below there. Right, race lost. Now, in theory, unless the computer's going to cheat, in theory, I should get the 1 point, shouldn't I? I'm not sure that's going to work, but it's worth a go. There we go. It worked. Amazing stuff. Neil, if we do win the league, I think I might cry as well, because I was nowhere near in practice. Nowhere near at all. And we've picked up another point. Well, yeah, right. I don't want to mess this up now. Let's take a breather. I need to concentrate. I need to concentrate here. So he's the best person, and that's where we are in the league. Hot Rod has had all of his races now. Oh my goodness! So I need to win the league, because if you get 7 points, if I get the same points as Hot Rod, it'll count that he still won the league. You need to win by a point clear. So I need 4 points again. 4 points. Right. This time we're versus WizKid. Now, he's not as fast as Hot Rod, but he still is pretty fast. Right, okay. And I only just about won the ski jump that time around. But even if I don't do it, I'm getting close. I'm not a million miles away, am I? I'm not a million miles away. Ooh. The ski jump. Right, now, I don't want to be home to, well, Mr. Muck-Up. The ski jump. I think that must be the plan then for the drawbridge. If it's not going very well, try and put in a fastest lap and then just preserve the car. Preserve your car for all you're worth. Right, same tactic again then. I'll just try and let him get away. Be patient. And try and stay close to him as possible, and if no overtaking opportunity arises, give it big guns on the very last lap, even though I have to drive off the course. But in the first race, I did let him have a bit too much of a distance, but you know that might preserve the car. Heavy on the brakes again. As he disappears into the polka dot sky, which could have been a song by Prince, but it wasn't. Right. Just take care of the car. I mean, on the drawbridge, I suppose. Let's not think about the drawbridge at the moment. Let's just concentrate one race at a time. If I drive off the track, it's pretty much over. Right, 60, about 70, 80 metres away. Need to hit about 200 coming off there, which I have done. Crack in the thing doesn't seem too bad, but you can get a lot on the drop here. Don't want to fight for the lead too closely with my opponent because he'll make mincemeat of me. But he does seem to be quite slow round this bit. Oh my god, I'm going to have to brake. Wow, is he brake testing me? That was just, yeah, that was just crazy. I think he brake tested me then. Surely the computer isn't that clever. I would have run straight into the back of him and just taken loads and loads of damage. I'd have to be within about 30 metres to be able to do that. And we're about 30 metres now. I'm on the. If he stays on the inside and I stay on the outside, that might be a chance. No, he's got too far away. 60 metres is too far away. Don't know though. I don't know though. This might be a chance. It's going to be a risky one. Round the outside. Come on, come on. Off the boost. Come on, hold it, hold it. Got. Right, now we've got to keep him behind us now. That was a crazy move. What's the oh, just looking at the damage on the car. Too fast there. Jumped it right into the apex of the corner. 82 metres ahead was that. Come on, car. Hold together, hold together, hold together, hold together. That was a great overtaking manoeuvre. Hope it don't come back to haunt me, that. Stay on the track, car. Stay on the track. This is the one last bit we could all go... Well, there's two last bits it can all go wrong. Got to land this. Don't take too much damage. It does. The car does look quite healthy. Looks fairly straight. Hasn't gone off on an angle. How much damage we're going to take down here. Just ease off everything here. Right, now boost it, boost it. Surely you can't get that back. What an amazing first 3 races. Stays on the track. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. This game's supposed to be impossible in Division 1. What does that mean? What does that mean now? What does that mean? We're in Division 1. Right, okay. Fastest lap, Nick, 2 points. No, fast winner, Nick, 2 points. This is absolutely crazy. What are we going to do the rest of the time? No, I don't want to get carried away now because I still need to get something. Oh, man. Right, okay. So, if WizKid wins, I think alphabetical order or something, I need to get at least a fastest lap. So what's the tactics here? What is the tactics here? Is it just go for the fastest lap? Right, what we'll do is we won't go for the... We'll try and stay in close proximity to WizKid. I won't try and do any daring overtakes. As long as I can keep close to him and preserve the car like we did last time, we've got a good chance here. Right, exciting stuff. 114.71. Yeah, okay. Right. 1 point needed. I've only WizKid had taken another point off Hot Rod. That would be done. It'd be done. It's mathematically possible to win off 7 points. Right. Okay. Yeah. I don't want to get too relaxed here. Don't want to get too relaxed. Right. It's all about, as I say before, it's all about preserving the car. What was the fastest lap before? It's a 1 minute 14, wasn't it, that got the fastest lap? 1 minute 14 got the fastest lap time before, and that was against the quickest guy in the game. Right, again then, same tactic as before. Let him go past. As soon as you hit the drawbridge, it will stay on its elevation. Right, so its highest elevation now. It's going to go down, isn't it? It's going down, it's going down, it's going down. Right, okay. So that's probably about 110. Right, I shouldn't take any damage at all there. So that was perfect, right. So, just stick behind him, Nick. Just stay on the track. Don't let him get away. Well, you could let him get away and then try and go for a blistering lap 2. But it involved you having to do the drawbridge perfect. There's always a chance, of course, because I'm quicker at him on the finishing straight. There's always a chance I can get past him there, but then he might catch me up and smash into the back of the car and cause lots of damage there. But obviously, the further in the race I can preserve the car and just keep him in my sights, the more cavalier I can be over some of the jumps. Whoa. Is that too fast? No, just about okay. Cool. I'm not leaving much room for manoeuvre here. We're working with all the pixels on the screen, and still he's blasting away like a crazy fool. But I can see him though. If I can see him, I can do stuff. I mean, you really have to get the speeds of all this stuff perfect. I mean, I'm not bang on all of them, but I'm pretty close. Right, there's a big banked bend here. Now this is the start where we can start booting it. If I get close to him, he can knock me off the track, remember. Right, he's on the right hand side. If I can get on the left hand side. Let's try and get the fastest lap before him. Right, so he did a 1:17.88, I did a 1:17.56. Oh, look at that. He's crashed into me. He's crashed into me, folks. I've taken heavy damage there. That was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should not have done that. Oh, I think I've blown it. I've got too much damage to get round the whole lap here. Should have just stayed behind him. Should have just stayed behind him. I'm a twit to myself. But we're gonna stay in the league at least. Maybe I can. Let's see if I can. Yeah, 1:17.56. He's gonna get a quicker lap than that. So there's no way I can do lap 3. Just got to see if I can. Well, go quicker than I did before, and hopefully he doesn't beat it. So it's in a bit of the lap of the gods, this, but that was a big mistake. I tried to be a hero, like Bonnie Tyler sang about. She needed a hero. I think I need a repair crew. Lost a lot of speed there as well. A 1:14 would be nice, but there's if I can make it round the lap, that is. If I can make it round the lap. Right, I'm gonna have to be really. Yeah, I can't afford to be careful because I've only got one lap to do it in. It's now or never. Try and ease into this corner as much as you can do. Right, boost it and hope for the best. As soon as I go over the finishing line, if I make it that far, I will be braking. Yeah, see, I'm not going to beat 1:17. Right, ease off now. I'm not going to beat 1:17. Right. It's all about whether he can beat 1:17.56. If he can't do, he's hit the ramp at quite a high angle. He's hit the ramp quite. There's a chance here. Right, so here we go then. If he beats 1:17.56, we haven't won the league. If he doesn't beat it, we've won the league. Oh man. I mean, 1:17.56 is not a very fast time. Because we did 1:14 before. But as I say, he went up the ramp at not the best angle. So he might have got a lot of air. Oh, the clock is red. Is he got the fastest time? Oh dear. Is that? Yeah, I think you're right there. I think he already has the fastest lap. Oh dear. You're right there, Neil. Oh dear. What can you do? What can you do? I thought we had him then. We did go past the both past the finishing line quite close together. Yeah, you're right. What a twit. I thought I had it, but he passed just before. So we almost won the league. So that's good preparation, but I couldn't survive lap 3. The car would have wrecked. So we're just waiting for him to finish really. So we lost the league by 0.3 of a second, didn't we really? Oh man. 0.3 of a second. 0.3 of a second. So I don't need to reload it because we're in the league again, and there'll be another couple of other drivers, I suppose. I mean, I had such a good opening few races. I'm not sure I'll be able to do that again, but we'll soon see. We'll soon see. But it's almost. Yeah, you're right. Look, 2 points, 3 points. See, I want. I think he's won because he's won more. He's won more races. So 3, 2, and 1. Oh man, I thought I was gonna do it then. Motion for hot rod, so we won't need to reload it because I'm still in Division 1. Bad guy. Hopefully he's very, very bad. But again, if I get relegated, I'll just reload it from the first one. Oh, God. So close. So close. So close. Right. I need to compose myself now because I've won both the ski jumps. What's the bettings I can do 3 in a row? And this time it's, it's the first race of 6. Hot rod again. And I only just beat him, didn't I, last time? But I had to drive clean off the track there. I had to drive clean off the track to do it. So it's season 2. Season 1 lasted about half an hour, so it looks like possibly this live stream can last about an hour and a half. Ah, yeah, I was a bit of a twit there, not noticing about the red and the green clock. Right. Okay. I got a funny feeling, you know. Hopefully this isn't the case. Got a funny feeling that's going to be my best go because that was miles better than any of my practices, but of course at the practices I didn't have the opponent car there. So this guy before, I overtook him right at the end, didn't I? Oh man, do that again. Well, I'll try. Yeah. Again he disappears into the distance. Right, I know my 2 favoured overtaking places, and it's not here. Again, I've let him go too far away, but I might be being a bit too hard on myself because he's just disappeared like a wally. Right, and he's the best guy in the game. Keep reminding yourself that, Nick. Preserve the car. Right, I don't know if you've played this game, but when it gets to Division 1, I mean Division 2 is pretty tricky, but Division 1 it's just crazy talk. A bit like what I'm doing. Okay, so I need him ideally a bit closer than before. I think WizKid I overtook on lap 2. Gradually got him back. That's a bit of a big jump. I think I went too fast then, if that was possible. Right, he's slower around this bit. Well, comparatively, he's still pretty fast. Won't attempt an overtake here. Yeah, this is a bit. If I was in the lead, then now I'd be opening a bit of a distance on the fella. A bit of a bit of understeer there. It's causing me a bit of a problem. Right. Okay. I don't think I've ever overtaken here. That could be a bit of a problem if I do. But he's gonna cut across, isn't he? If I can line myself, yeah, man. If I can get close enough here. And somehow align myself on the left-hand side when we do the jump. Not going to overtake on this bend, but if I can line myself on the left-hand side and he goes on the right-hand side, as long as he don't drift away, might be able to do an overtake on the outside of the bend again. No, he's just fraction. I don't know. I do not know. This could be another chance. Mind you, I don't fancy driving a whole lap with him right behind me, but I think we're going to have to go for it. Depends how we land this around the corner. Oh no, he's... Nah, look, that's ridiculous. Right. I've taken too much damage to survive this, I think. I went for it, and I come a bit of a cropper. He's taking no damage to his car. Don't know how he got back across there. I think this is going to be a wreck at some point. Should have held back and got him on the last corner again. I've not got too much to work with here. Oh, it's so close though. Yeah, I'm further away than before than when I attempted the overtake, aren't I? I'm further away than before. Oh man, that's going to be agonisingly too far away. Yes! A little bit of history repeated. I didn't think that was going to happen. Oh, dearie me. He does it again. So exactly the same as what happened before. Hopefully I can grab a fastest lap or something. Right, okay. So, I mean, there's not many more meters here to spare. Thanks, Neil. Thanks, Neil. Right, cool. Right, so we can't read too much into the league so far. Normally I like to see a lot of the league develop to see where we are, but we're the first race on this thing. So that's 3 points, fastest lap, and there. Right. Thanks, Gumdio. Thanks, Julie. Right. Okay. Yeah, I mean, thanks, Francesco. I took a heavy bit of damage there when I tried the overtake, and I thought that was going to be game over then, but somehow the car just held together, and now it's the, it's the random track, isn't it, really? Where I went wrong before is because I tried to do an overtake rather than holding back, I think. Right. Cool, imagine if I somehow won this race. If I won this race, we'd be set up, wouldn't we? But I've never won this race. Got a fastest lap. Never won it on the Spectrum, that's for sure. I'm trying to be competent, Alf. I've got to be. Also, I might fall off the edge. Right. I might be incompetent if I fall off onto my head or something. Right. So, here we go then. The randomness of the drawbridge. Will it send me into space, or will it be a nice angle we'll go up on? Right, there it is in the distance. There it goes. It's just drawn it. Come down a little bit, please. That's too steep. That'll do us. That'll do us. So that looks about, I don't know what we do, about just below 140, I think. Right, okay. So no damage on that one. Hopefully Bad Guy's rubbish, who's just come up from Division 2. I bet he's pretty good though. But the problem is, if he is rubbish, that means he's not going to take any points off Hot Rod, is he? That could be a problem. At least WizKid could take points off, or potentially off Hot Rod. Stay on the track. Stickier tyres. How's he got? He's about 100 metres ahead. Yeah, if I just preserve the car then, this could all be about fastest lap again, I think. Remember before, on the second time, I thought I had the fastest lap but then didn't. If the clock's red, you haven't got the fastest lap. If the clock's green, you've got it. Oh, dear me. Too much air there. Too much air, like me after beans on toast, which I had earlier. There we go, that wasn't quite competent. Right, it's all, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to get the fastest lap here. Let's just see what he's going to set. Should get down to below 100 though. So what's the, oh, this is going to be oh, look at that, it's a very fast lap, 1:16.16. That's ridiculously fast. Oh man, how are we going to get faster lap if we was doing stuff like that? Too slow or just about right? Right, okay. Car's looking in quite good nick here. I think we're going to have to try and win the race, because I'm not going to be able to beat a 1:16.16. Well, I did a 1:14, didn't I, on another one, where everything, well, it was the perfect lap really, everything worked out. Right, where the clock's red, he's got the fastest lap here. Don't want to tempt fate. So I've done the drawbridge correct. I mean, look how fast I'm going. I haven't done anything a great deal wrong. And he's still in the lead by a massive, massive distance. I mean, you have to be spot perfect on this game. You really do. Right, Banks corner. If we do, I tell you what, if we do something like a 1:14 or something, not saying that we're going to, it might be worth just sacrificing lap 3 again. Unless we want to go all for glory and try and do it. But yeah, any collision with your opponent's car, that's Doomsville really. You can end real fast. Right, 116.16. How can he still have the fastest lap? I think oh, I've got the fastest lap. Right, okay. How are we doing damage-wise? Drawbridge is at a good angle. See if I take any damage off this. Right, I think this is game on at the moment. Game on. I mean, if that crack gets too close to the corner before we get to the end, I will completely ease off. But for the time being, see if I can stay close enough to get him. This could be a close finish, this. Might have to take a risk here. That worked out just about right. Why am I not catching him? Hot Rod. I want Hot Rod's car. Oh, look at that crack. I think Hot Rod's car needs to be investigated. Oh man. Do I need to ease off here? I'm not sure it's possible to beat this guy on this track, you know. It's all about the lap then, I suppose. We'll boost it right to the end in just in case I can get him back, but he's opened up 200 metres. Don't beat 14.2, Hot Rod, or it's going to be trouble. He's beaten 14.2. Oh man, that was, I mean, what else could I have done there? I don't think there's a great deal more I can do. I mean, I've got 3 boosts left. He did a 113.08. I mean, that's ridiculously fast. I'm just trying to analyse. That lap. Where could I have gone? Where could I have gone quicker? I don't think I could have gone quicker anywhere. Right, okay, so what does that mean? He's got the fastest lap there. So I'm a point worse off than before, hadn't I? Last time I had 4 points, and this time I got 3 points. Right, okay. Right, 2 races left. Now, I've got a funny feeling. That Hot Rod's going to beat Bad Guy on both the races. Something just tells me, and I wish I could check the league now to see where we were. Yeah. Right. Okay. Right. Let's see what Bad Guy's about. He's called Bad Guy. Does that mean he deliberately drives into you? Could be the case. Maybe if I'm still here next week. Maybe I should try to do this. Maybe I should save it do a save state after each race. What do you think? We'll take it to the next stage. We won't save state it straight away. We'll save state it after every single race that I win, or at least get the fastest lap. Because there's fine margins here. There certainly are fine margins. Right, Bad Guy, please be rubbish on both tracks. Is he going to come past? He's not past. He's past now, surely. There we go. Well, he's slower than the other 2, but that might make him more of a problem. Yeah. He's slower than the other two so far, but that might just put him in the wrong bit of the track when I try and do overtakes, or try to do an overtake. I mean, I so easy. Well, I nearly got away right from the start line with this guy. He's just a bit of a roadblock now at the moment. Yeah, Hot Rod's going to have no problem with this guy. So I need to beat him on both tracks, really. It's the drawbridge that's my Achilles heel, isn't it, really? I say he's going slow, he's just got further away than most of the other opponents I've raced on here before. Yeah, I was hoping for a lap 1 overtake there, that's not going to happen. But on the plus side, I've seemed to have saved a lot of the car. Right, we're going to have a chance. No. Well, it had to happen at some point. It had to happen at some point, I think. I went round too fast and caught a bit of a what's the name? Alright, let's get this down here. And I've got no chance of doing the best lap now because this is lap 2. Goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Right, let's just poodle round then. So it looks like my fears are there. Whoa. Oh, I'm off again. Yeah, okie dokie. I think the steering's broke on my car. That's what I would say. But I wasn't going to win that. I wasn't going to win that anyway, was I? Really? He's gonna come round on lap 3 in a moment. Yeah, commentator's kiss. So if I get all my crashes out the way early on one race, is he going to lap me? He might lap me. That's a bit bad, isn't it? Right, round we go. So somehow then, I need to reverse what I did before and beat him on the drawbridge, which is well, not my favourite race ground, is it really? Round we go. Let's go round again. So that save state thing, I think next week we might do that if I haven't got anything, but we'll certainly give it a go this time. I've been relegated to Division 2 a couple of times, but we won't relegate it. We will go back to the save state if I get relegated, but we won't do it every race for the time being anyway. That is for sure. Right. I need more go-go juice. So the first go was quite good, isn't it? When I had all my energy, then it all went a little bit pants. Right, 116. That might have been pretty good on the old drawbridge, but here it's not looking particularly clever. Do you remember on week 1, if you was here when I did the humpback bridge and the little ramp? Oh, I'm being very cavalier now. Whoa, that was easy, wasn't it? We need the people then in that one. Need the same opponents that are maybe a little bit slower. We race lost. So that was, you know, we've raced on the ski jump 4 times. I've won 3, which I didn't think I was going to win any. But, you know, we're getting better every week. Sort of. Right, bad guy. So what does that mean? Does this mean... I don't know what happens here. So, hang on a minute. Let's work this out. So, if I beat the bad guy on the drawbridge and get the fastest lap, we'll all have 6 points. What does that mean? Normally, it doesn't give you the... We'd all have won 2. I should have called myself AA Aardvark or something, just in case that happens. So I don't know. I don't really know what happens if we're all on 6 points. It'd probably relegate me, knowing my luck. But I've still got to win the drawbridge first of all. So you know, that's not the easiest thing to do. But he did get off to a slow start, did bad guy. I think on that last race, I think if I'd managed to get away from him on lap 1, I don't think he would have got back. I think I would have managed to hold that lead. It was just that he got fractionally ahead, and yeah, put me off a little bit. Yeah, we'll use that as an excuse. We might as well, mightn't we? So, just to say then, probably won't happen. But if I win this race and get the fastest lap, then we're all on 6 points, and you know. I don't know what they do in Formula 1 where everyone's got 6 points. It probably doesn't happen, does it? Right, he's got. It seems. I'll let him go again. He seems to have got ahead of me anyway. But I think on the drawbridge, if you're going to overtake, it's best to do it early. Now this is going right at the wrong angle again. Get down. Don't like this. That's bad. Well, no one's going to get a fastest lap here, that's for sure. It's just how much damage is my car going to take as we get sent into the clouds? Not much. Oh, there it goes. There's your damage. Right, bad guy. Come on, mate. Come on. We need to win this and get the fastest lap, which I haven't. Well, I got the fastest lap, didn't I, before against Hot Rod, but I haven't won any races on this. I'm sure they've got faster cars than me. We've all got square wheels, so I know that much. But I don't want to do an overtake where it involves me crashing into their car, because then there's no way I can survive to the end. Is this a chance? On the inside. Ooh. Oh, he's come across. Has he? I thought he's come across. No, let him go, let him go, let him go. It's a problem I did before. I was lucky not to take any damage there. This person is a bit of a nuisance. Ultimately, I think I'm a bit quicker than him. And that bend again, which I'm sure will go round a lot of times during this thing. So we race through Division 4, 3 and 2. Division 1, as suspected, is being a bit of a nuisance. If I can overtake him on this straight and then get lucky with the drawbridge, 107, I might be able to. As long as he doesn't cut across. I'll take the outside of the bend. No, that's too short, surely. No, I can't do that. 123, he's got the fastest by 0.4 of a second. Come on, go down a bit. That'll do us. Land it and then boost it. So far he's got the fastest lap and he's in the lead, which you probably noticed. So he's got his favourite to get all the points. Man, if I can just stay... I haven't done it with the other guy, but if I can just get near him when we do that really fast finishing straight, I can just zip past him. They're just so fast. So fast. I mean, anyone that completed this game must have been an absolute genius. It's amazing what this is on the Spectrum, isn't it? Which we all know. It's amazing what the Spectrum's doing with this. Definitely my favourite racer. Definitely on the ZX Spectrum, for sure. It's good on the Commodore 64 as well. I mainly played it on the Commodore Amiga. With 16-bit with more filled-in graphics, somehow it's a little bit easier on that. But you certainly feel the bumps. Come on, Nick, come on. Right, let's try and make the clock go green. And hopefully it's a fast time in the 1:14. He's going to cross the finishing line first again. Check it out, 1:13.5. Oh man. He's quicker again, is he? He's quicker again. Oh man, so I've got to overtake him on the track again. Well, I say again, when was the last time I did it? It's closer than ever before, which probably means I've done this too fast. Catch the end of the ramp. Look at the damage on the thing. That's the problem. That is the main problem. There is a cheat to stop the damage going up, but I'm not going to use it. Should I? I'm talking about... Look, I'm getting desperate, aren't I? I'm talking about save states, I'm talking about pokes to stop damage. Just Stay behind this fella. Don't let him get away. But it's agonising. I'm agonisingly close all the time. I mean, this is the closest I've been to any opponent on this particular track. I'm not sure this car's going to survive to the end. We haven't got too far. We haven't got too far to go now. Yeah, I mean, 100 meters is just a little bit too far away, I think. Well, I'm gonna have to risk everything here. It might wreck straight away. Yeah, it's too far away. Yeah, it's too far away, man. Oh man, man. They're just too fast, these guys. They're just too fast. Too fast. I'll definitely have to practice these tracks to see where I'm losing the time. There must be about half a second somewhere I'm losing, or a second here or there. Yeah. So normally I would have been relegated there after 4 things, but yeah, that's what would have happened. But what we'll do is we'll just pretend that I've gone to Division 2, because I would have won Division 2 because that happens twice before. And we'll reload the thing. So essentially, then we've had 2 seasons. The first season, well, I missed it, didn't I, by about 0.2 of a second. The second one wasn't quite so good, and then we're back here again. So we'll have one last season. We tend to do 3 seasons in these there. And then we'll go again. But Division 1 is so tough. Now, if I ever complete Division 1 and win, not saying that I'm going to, but we'll give it a good go, I'm going to dance around the room like a crazy person. I certainly am. Right, okay. What I would say, if you like watching, I think everyone's subscribed who's watching at the moment, but if you're watching this video, either on the archived and you're liking what you see, please consider subscribing, because that does help me continue and offer up videos like this, and hopefully ones a bit more. Hopefully you can see from the graphics things are gradually getting a bit better. Potentially work on the internet. I've been saying that for weeks, the speed there. And there's memberships as well. And you can see on the graphic on the left, you might be able to see it. When you become a member, if you did it in the stream, it will flash up your name. Also as well, if you did a super chat, I think it might flash up your name, and it stays there for the last 4 events, I think. Anyway, I'm just gradually testing the thing. TNT, the new tracks, that's right, Neil, that's on the Commodore Amiga. Don't think it came out on the Spectrum though. But anyway, let's zip in to season, well, 1 again, isn't it really? Hot Rod, the bane of my life. My best lap at that point was 51.91, so I'm better than that. I think we're in the 40s now, aren't we, really? So, it's season 3. We either complete it now, or so it's a win-win situation. If I don't do it, there'll be a Stunt Car Racer Blundering video up next week. If I do it, well, then there won't be, but it's a jump up and down and celebrate the good fortune of actually beating the game. Right. Yeah, I did play TNT on the Amiga. I've reviewed it on the channel as well. I think maybe 6 months ago, something like that. It is there. The tracks are great, aren't they? They're different colour. I don't think they're as good as the original tracks, but they're still pretty cool to see. And I think the opponents are a little bit easier to beat on that one. Right. Maybe, wouldn't it be good in the future if I did a Commodore Amiga Blundering series of this, which I find it slightly easier, to be fair. But anyway, off we go again. Right. I'm not having that. There was a keyboard failure there. There was a keyboard failure, so, you know, normally I wouldn't start again, but the keyboard failed, so, you know. And I'd only gone about 4 meters, hadn't I? So, we've gone back in time there. Right. Such a good game. Yeah, I drove off on the first thing there because the keyboard went. Hi Costado, still trying to win Division 1 of Stunt Car Racer. We got close on the first attempt. Second attempt, not quite so close. This is the last attempt, but this is Season 3, the very first race. Hurrah! Start your engines! Oh, it's already started. Well, that's fine then. That's helpful. Right, so if you can remember, on both other races against this guy, I did win on this track, but there was some daring last corner manoeuvre, which was, well, it's insane. Especially the second one. I looked like one that with pixels to spare. You can probably no longer see me in the rear view mirror, and this is the did I say this every time? This seems to be the furthest he's got away. 100 metres, we're in about a few corners. So there's not going to be no overtake attempt on lap 1, that's for sure. But just keep it on the track, Nick. The car is full of holes. Does seem a bit insane nitroing around a corner, but that's what I'm having to do to try and stay in touch with this fellow. I don't think that was quick enough. Oh, I'm just my mind's playing tricks on me now. It was quick enough, Nicky. If only I can get the drawbridge nailed, I'll be there. And the ski jump. Yeah, that's it. That's how I win Division 1. If I get the drawbridge and the ski jump nailed, I'll be there. Patience, patience, patience. Patience is a virtue. It's also a card game. Right. On the brakes again, on the ground. You've probably learned this lap as good as me, haven't you? You've probably learned it better than me, actually. I bet you if you loaded this game up now, you'd memorise this track. You know exactly what to do. But, you know, let me know if I'm missing half a second somewhere, because something's happening, because I'm booting it around like nobody's business. And especially on the drawbridge track, I'm coming up a few seconds short. I mean, I'd love to try and thrash someone on this, an AI person. That'd be great. If I ever won by 400 metres, that'd be outstanding achievement. Right, potential overtake round the outside here. He's on the right, I'm on the left. We're doing the jump. As long as I don't get too much bounce on the straight. Often his acceleration is quite, well, relatively poor out of this corner. So if I boost in, I might be able to go around the outside, but it's always a risk. That looks like a chance. Risky. I mean, you can't ease off the accelerator around there because he will just run into the back of you. Right now, there's always a problem. If he closes the gap, he will just run into the back of me. And I'm going way too fast for that. Right, okay. Accelerate up. Now, this is a risky strategy because... Yeah, okay, right. How are we doing for damage? It's more than I would like for this stage of the race. I can't lie. Yeah, this is one of those ones where I've done an early overtake, but then you're worried if you're going to actually survive. What have I got though? I've got about 100 or so metres. Oh man, there's too much damage on this car. There definitely is now. Right, hang on a minute. Oh, that was it. Good. Do you know what? Right, I was so into the race, not paying attention. I thought there was one lap to go. Oh man. Oh, Nicky, you need a vacation. So I just won that by 196 metres, did I? That was insane. I thought that was lap 2. Well, you know, I got into the zone. I got into the zone quite a way. That was a huge win. I actually thrashed him. Oh well, so I am getting better then. Actually thrashed him. So what does that mean? Right, so he's got one race left and that's against me. If he wins that race, he'll be on 7 points. If I win this race and get the lap, which I haven't done so far, but that we can but dream, I'll be on 6 points and he'll be on 4. and I'll have a gap of 4 points to WizKid. So then I'd only need to win one race. Okay, right. It's all very, very tight margins here, but I'm just trying to think, really, where can I gain the time on this drawbridge? Where am I getting the time from? I think when I find it, if it is in fact there, yeah. Just trying to think. I mean, I've been boosting it round, and I can't go any faster because you can see how close I am to wrecking the car each time. A few occasions I bolted lap 3. Or we could just risk it and just boot round and hopefully get the drawbridge at a lucky point. Well, we'll try and do that then. This could end quite quickly, but you know, we've got another 2 weeks after this. Let's try it. No, I'm not doing that. Look, right, I would have done it, but look at that. He's parked his car right in front of my nose. And this is at really high elevation now. Yeah, see? I mean that was ridiculous. I mean, I did try and boost it, but he cut right in front of me, and I would have taken huge damage. And now it's a case of, can I get back what's happened in the other races, a gap of about 100 metres. So now, again, it's all about the fastest lap, isn't it? It's all about the fastest lap again. Oh, man. Sometimes I have to accelerate slightly around the corners when it bumps to try and limit some of the damage, but it doesn't seem to make a big effect. If I take my hand off the boost and the accelerator, don't want to get involved in that. Sorry, I knew what was going to happen there. If I drove alongside and he would have just run into the back of me he just wouldn't have braked. We know there's only one place really I can sort of overtake, isn't it? It's on that straight round, well, a couple of corners time, and then hopefully the drawbridge doesn't cause any damage. I'm not catapulted into the air. 50 metres, that's closer than before. Thank you, Neil. Thank you. Just trying to see if that... Oh, that's updated. Right, I was racing at the same time, Neil, but you might have noticed your name's updated on the recent event. So well done, sir. You're the first guy that's checked out the event facility thing. Hooray! Right, anyway, hopefully that brings me luck. Let's get through here. What's that going to do? Right. We're going to need loads and loads of luck here. Go down. What's that? It's about 10. Too slow. Lost sight of where we were then. Almost come to a standstill. No, stay on the track. I don't think we're going to be able to do a lap 3 here. That was we took huge damage again. I thought we could get away with it, but we can't. Oh, he's going to come past. There he is. Oh man, what a very hard game this is. I mean, I did do a risk, didn't I, and go past him on the straight bit, and then I just didn't get lucky with the drawbridge. But that's the thing you need to do, because if you did that a million times, I'm sure you'll get lucky one time. I'm trying to, yeah, look, I tried to overtake him there. Again, I'm risking everything here. And now, yeah, see, I risked everything to try and overtake there, and he bashed me in the side and just knocked me sideways. I mean, I'm trying to exploit everything to try and get the points in this, but I don't know where you can find them. So he's got 7 points. Hang on a minute. So, yeah, just trying to think here. So I need to win both races off WizKid. If I can just win I hope we could just win one of the drawbridge ones. I mean, we're not a million miles away, are we? We're thereabouts. I just need to put in a bit more practice. Practice makes perfect, they say. I don't know who says that. Someone that's practiced a lot. Or someone that's naturally good at stuff. Yeah. Yeah, so thanks. Hi, Lemmy. We're just trying to win Division 1 here, Stunt Car Racer. Last race didn't go particularly well. But, you know, needs must. Right, same strategy again. He goes past and then we power him. Yeah, I think I will win this. I will win this at some point, I'm sure. Don't know when, don't know where. Is that a Vera Lynn song? I don't know. I don't think she was singing about Stunt Car Racer. And this is probably my poorest start so far. But this is WizKid. We've beaten him before, so why not? Why can't we? Should be able to beat him again, shouldn't we? I just need that drawbridge is winnable. I just need to get lucky on it. Just need to turn up with the right amount of points and just get a bit lucky at the end. The overtakes are risky, Francesco, that is for sure. Because you just haven't got too much of the track to play with, that is the thing. As I said before, anyone that's completed this game, well done to them. It takes super skills, it takes persistence, and it also takes a big chunk of luck as well. Too far away to attempt an overtake there, because I'll just run out of track. He's going to brake test me like he does every time. Didn't brake test me. Right, okay. Right, we're going to have to try and do a lap 2 overtake then, somewhere. Right, let's try and get some speed round here. Right, okay. This isn't an overtaking position. This is a false overtaking position where he'll just create damage on you. So don't attempt it, Nick, but just try and line yourself up for this corner. If I can get close on this right hand corner coming up, so we're in sort of like line with the jump. If he stays to the right, as we know, I'll stick it to the left, and that will set me up an overtake round the outside as we go past the start finish line with 1 lap to go. I've got a bit of air then, I think I've mucked it up. So it might be, oh, I don't know though. Not as close as I would have liked there, but it depends how slowly he's into this corner. His car seems to land quicker than mine. Right, okay. I think we're just fractionally too... We might be okay here. Here we go. I think. No. Oh my god, that's... Can't do it. He's out of that one. Right, okay. So it's going to be a last lap thing again. But I've got the fastest lap by looks things so fast. That's one thing. Unless he beats it on this lap, which is always possible. Oh, dearie me. Jump right to the edge of the thing there. Right, this bit, which I always say is not an overtake in position. Check out the crack across the top. It's all right-ish. No. Come out of that. I thought that was going to be an overtake then. I had to come out of that. Too far away. Is he? He's too far. Right. He's too far away, I think. Right, it's another one of these things. It's another one of these things where I'm going to have to just boost it to the end, but I think I'm fractionally too far away this time. Here we go. It's a special. Too far away. Is it? Yeah, too far away that time. At least we got the fastest lap then, I suppose. I think, yeah, I think I fall over myself. I can't believe we almost completed it on the first go. But I can't think of too many other trickier race games. Right. We've got one of those situations again, haven't we? If I win this, That'll put me on 7 points. It's very, very tight. We're very, very evenly matched, us three, in this this championship. Right, so this will be the last race of the live stream. If I win and get the fastest lap, I might win the championship, but I don't think I will. But yeah, you are right, Francesco. The overtakes in this game are extremely risky. Extremely risky. Right. Yeah, it's good, isn't it, Blundering Thursday? How are we of lag today? Have we had any serious lag? Because I know on the Commodore 64, it was, well, it cut out, didn't it, for about 3 or 4 minutes, which made me a bit worried. And I think another day it was lagging a bit. Are we okay today? Seems to be sort of like okay. So thank you to everyone that's joined on this one. Let's do the last race then, and hope to so. Neil, the ZX Spectrum does seem a bit more difficult than the Amiga ones. There, tiny bits of lag, but we can live with it. Rossi, you've got no lag at all. Well, that's good then. That is good. So I think we will end up winning this. It's just I'm just getting so close, so close. Right, but it might not be this evening, but we're certainly getting a lot of practice, aren't we, of this? Right. If you haven't seen it, I think a lot of you have seen it. Well, you might not have seen it. A video went up today of, what was it? Super Pang, that was it, on the SNES, where you have to blow up bubbles, and that's nice and relaxing after you've fallen off. You've fallen off the track loads of times and had your butt kicked. So there we go. Shoot those. Mind you, though, it's maybe not relaxing if you get killed by balloons, I suppose. Super Pang. It's a game I played on the Amiga at one point. Anyway, concentrate, Nick. This is a potential championship at stake here. My tactic before was to blast him out the water. That didn't work. It's going at a silly angle again. Oh no! How do you do this? Right, and because it's going at a silly angle, I can't go up very fast, and he's got a huge distance off me, and that might be too slow anyway. Oh man alive. Right, he's already got 200 metres on me, and it's no point just going for the fastest lap here, because I need to win the race as well to win the league. Ugh. Crazy. That's what I am. Anyway, so it does look a dead cert then that there will be a Blundering Stunt Car Racer next Thursday as well, to take us into week 4 as I try and complete this game. Set your diaries. Right. And the vlog will be going up on Friday, of course, where I'll be doing some silly Friday chat and talk and stuff, and I'll probably mention this video as well. Who thinks, hands up, who thinks I've got this race won? Right, what we'll do, there's only one thing I can sort of like do here, and that is I will try and maximum speed and just hopefully catch the drawbridge correct, because that's the only thing I can sort of like do. Division 1 is much more difficult than everything else. Division 2 was quite tricky. Division 1 is a stinker. I mean, it's a hell of a challenge just keeping on the track, but also the opponent is so far. Right, we're going to take a risk now. We're going to take a bit of a risk and power around this corner and hopefully get a big distance from my opponent. Here we go. This is miles too fast. Right, hopefully that gets lucky. It's too fast. Where are we? This don't look good. Call for an ambulance. Is it good? No. That. Well, oh no. Well, that was a good idea, but we've taken heavy damage. I stayed on the track, of course. Oh, all hail next week. That's what I say. All hail next week. Ugh. Well, you can't say I've tried everything, haven't I? I've tried everything to try and get a win out of this. Just finding the odd temp here and there, really. But it is going to take something a bit crazy. It is going to take something a bit crazy to get this. Yeah, because what happens is the opponent on this track in particular. I mean, ski jump. I think we pretty much got that. We don't win every race, but we pretty much got ski jump. What's letting it down is this drawbridge thing. So it's just trying to get a bit of time in there. Maybe if I just wait for it to get to its lowest, and yeah, it must be a timing thing. What we'll do? Oops. What we'll do next time? I don't know why it's paused. Oh dear. That's maybe what I should do before. Whoa! That took me a bit by surprise. I must have slipped on a button I didn't know existed. Yeah, what we'll do next time, I think, is just on the drawbridge. I think we should just stay behind him, just on the drawbridge bit, to see what angle he goes up at. So we'll probably stay about 50 metres or 100 metres behind him on purpose when it gets to the drawbridge, because then he's already going to commit himself and we can just boost it. I think that's what we'll do. That'll be our strategy for next week. I'll do that in a bit of practice. There is, I think, Rossi, there does seem to be a lot of luck on the drawbridge. I mean, if you go up on a nice angle and he goes up on a really sharp angle, then I think you've got it there. But yeah, I would say we're close. We're not a million miles away. But when we win Division 1, which I know we're going to win Division 1, it would just seem like an epic journey, wouldn't it? Really. So yeah, 4 points is better than 0 points, isn't it? Really. Yeah. So we did 3 seasons. The first, I come closest to winning it on the first one, where we won the ski jump on both the attempts and got fastest lap as well. And I nicked a fastest lap on the drawbridge. And then after that point, it just wasn't really there, to be honest with you. Yeah. Yeah, the drawbridge does fix an angle when you put a tyre on it there. But what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, as who said that? The Riddler from Batman. Did he? I think he did so, yes. So, yeah, thank you for joining me. Big thanks to Neil sending me a super chat. As I say, that keeps the channel going. And also, as a byproduct, it also tested that widget was working. Although, at the moment, because we're in 360p, that might look a bit blurry. Thank you, Julie. So, enjoy the rest of your evening. Hopefully I kept you sufficiently entertained for this moment. I think we got up to about 22 people at the most. So yeah, until next time then, have a great evening. And I would say to you, goodbye. I'm still here, I'm typing something in. I always type something in at the end. If you're there for a while, then you might see that bit. But thanks for watching. Here it comes. Oh, I spelled watching wrong. Right. This is a professional ending, Nick. Well done. There you go. That's how you spell thanks where I live, with THH. So, as I said, thanks, Costado. Goodbye, folks. Goodbye.